In the quiet of the night, where the moonlight softly sings, there stood a sacred story carved in ancient golden rings. A lone man walked the pathway where the winds began to rise, searching for the answers written deep across the skies. He carried dreams inside him that were heavy like the dawn, but he kept on walking forward, though his hope was almost gone. For a whisper called his spirit, like a voice from far within, saying, if you seek the truth, then let your journey now begin. To the temple of the King, where the heart learns how to see, where the spirits of the world reveal the paths of destiny. He walked on with trembling feet, but with courage shining deep. For the truth he longed to hold was a promise he must keep. The walls were carved in silver, the doors were made of flame. Every moment felt eternal as he softly spoke his name. He bowed before the silence where the heavens seemed to ring, and 1,000 ancient echoes sang the voice of every king. A light fell on his shoulders like a blessing from above, and his soul began to open like a flower touched by love. He saw visions of forever, he saw sorrow, he saw grace, and the tears that left his eyes shone like stars upon his face. In the temple of the King, where the lost hearts come to rest, where the broken find their healing, where the weary become blessed. Every vision, every memory flowed like rivers in the night, till he found the truth he needed in a single beam of light. He remembered all his heartbreaks, every moment he had cried, every time the world had hurt him, every truth he tried to hide. But the temple didn't judge him, didn't turn from all his pain. It embraced him like a sunrise that appears after the rain. He felt shadows lifting slowly, like the weight of lonely years. He felt courage growing softly as it washed away his fears. Then he whispered to the heavens, let my wounded heart now sing. Let me rise above my sorrows in the temple of the King. Oh, the temple of the King, where the soul stands unafraid, where the dreams you thought were broken find the light that never fades, where the night becomes a promise, where the lost become the strong, where the spirit learns its purpose, where the heart finds where it belongs. And the stars began to shimmer like 1,000 guiding flames, as the winds around him carried all forgotten sacred names. He heard music in the silence, he saw love in every stone, for the temple stood beside him, saying, you are not alone. So he rose with newfound power, with a heart reborn in gold, with a fire in his spirit that no darkness could control. He walked back into the world now with a peaceful, steady wing, for he carried in his heartbeat what he learned inside the King. in the temple of the King.